Load. Super Scrimmers is on Tuesday at 8 on Channel 4. I think people, Ronan, we're here with Ronan. Don't you think people spend a bit too much on Christmas?
I think what they should spend more on is the amount they spend in restaurants over Christmas time.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Taking your loved one out for a meal?
I think that's a really good thing. I would recommend that.
But people do go over.
I think they really do. I mean, and just being out on the street, it's kind of pushed down your throat. There's nothing you can do about it. You feel you have to buy.
Guilt thing.
You know, it is a guilt thing. You have to spend money. You have to, buy new clothes to go to mass on Christmas morning. It's just all of that. It's just drilled into us, I think. You know, it's tough. It's tough on people.
Kids get so many presents sometimes. It just becomes a little bit obscene. But
there
you go. Anyway, last time you came on the show, you were about to swim across the what was it? The Irish Sea.
Yes.
How'd it go?
It was ridiculous. It was horrible. It was hard. It was cold. It was wet.
Hopefully we got a
wet.
picture of you.
Hopefully
Here
not.
we go. Let's have a look.
Oh
there
my
you are.
God. Yeah, that was me drowning.
What, did you swim at night?
Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, 35 hours in total it took, and 56 miles. So it was cardboard. There was 10 of us, an amazing team of people, some super swimmers, as well as the celebrities for Cancer Research UK. And Richard Branson and I came up with the idea, and we were captain in the team. And then sadly, Richard had to burn his island down so he could get out of not swimming across the Irish Sea. Yeah, no, that was a terrible tragedy. It was terrible. So he couldn't do it. So I was left to do this, and I'm not a very strong swimmer, really. Believe me, I'm not. So I found it really difficult, and it was just that in the middle of the night, getting out of your bed on the boat and sliding into this water, 4 degrees, 5 degrees, and the second largest fish in the world in the ocean is in the Irish Sea, the Baskin shark. Now, it won't do anything to you, it doesn't eat you, but it's massive. So I had this thing in my head all the time that this I'm going to see one of these sharks, and a fin is a fin. If you ask me, I'm heart attack in the water if I see one. So,
so the structure on the swim though, because obviously you don't swim non-stop.
Yeah, it's an hour on. Right. So you do an hour and then someone else gets in. But it was quite amazing because some of the celebrities, Jenny Frost and myself and so on, we get in the water and we kind of just plod, through it. But then these super swimmers would get in, and they were like machines. It was so incredible to watch this. And we were in our wetsuits, 11 mil wetsuits. No wetsuits on these guys and girls. Straight in, bam, bam, bam. It was incredible.
Did you have to wait for the right conditions, obviously, if it was stormy?
Yeah, on the first day we had to wait and see, and it was just perfect for us on the first day, so it was literally, no time, in your gear, let's go. I started first, 9 o'clock at night, and out of Holyhead, and it was frightening, and overwhelming, actually. I didn't do too well on my first swim.
Did you do the last leg as well?
We all did the last leg together, which was brilliant. It was really amazing, into Dunleary in Dublin, and that was amazing. Really amazing.
All right, let's talk about your singing at the moment. What's going on? Are you solo, or are you with the boys?
Yeah, new album out at the moment. Came out a couple of months back called Fires. So, back doing that, which is nice. My first studio album in 6 years. I had the Bacharach record and Songs of My Mother, but this is the first studio record, original material. So it's great to be back doing that. Been in Australia for the last 4 months on X Factor, and going on tour January, February, March across the UK and Europe, and down to Oz again.
How was X Factor being a judge on that?
It was great. It was great, actually. Kelly came on, actually. She came on and did a performance not long ago. It's a great show. It's a lot of fun. And we, great winner this year. I had the groups. I had this great boy band called The Collective, who I think are actually going to go on and do well. They came third. They made the final, but they didn't win. If you remember, One Direction and JLS didn't win either, and look at their success. So I think these boys can really do it.
How much time do you put in the mentoring, though? Did you actually bother?
Oh, you do all week.
Yeah,
I mean, you have 2 days off. I mean, you're workshop. You're doing everything from getting their haircuts sorted to their clothing. Obviously, picking the songs, and you're like a one-man record company sitting on the panel. It's a lot of fun. I enjoyed it.
Did you have to phone up Louis for some advice?
Absolutely, yes. Every day. Yeah, absolutely.
He's coming for some stick on this series, Louis.
Look, I mean, the show's been such a massive success here in the UK that, what was it? I mean, 17, 18 million viewers in the final, whatever, last year. It's always going to go one way, because it's that big. All they're waiting for is, a couple of people not to watch it and the ratings to drop and everyone will jump. It's still a massive show. Yeah. People love watching it, and you know, the press will pick on people and whatnot, but I still watch it. My kids love it. I love the show. It's great fun to watch.
You need Louis there, don't you?
You do.
Because if you get rid of him, you've got, he's like in the nicest possible way. He's a bit pantomime now, isn't he? Because he's so brilliant at what he does.
Yeah, he's great. He knows exactly
else,
who he is on the panel, and I think it's important. You know, Simon's been very clever in how he picks people on the panels all around the world, because you need that dynamic. We've got Mel B on the panel in Australia, and you know, she's hilarious. She's brilliant. You know,
she was
great
fun. She was very good on the one over here.
Yeah, she was great.
20 years next year is the anniversary of Boyzone. Is that right?
It's hard to believe, yes.
Which is great, because we've got a great stat here that you started 19 years ago, which means your career is older than Harry Styles.
I love that. That is brilliant. That's hilarious.
What do you make of the new generation of boy bands? They're good, aren't they? 1D?
Yeah,
all right?
The 1D boys are great. I had them on my home visit for X Factor. The boys came along and joined me. They're great lads. You know, they work so hard. They're really talented, and you know, they're living the dream. You know, they're properly enjoying it. And
Harry is, definitely.
Yeah, he really is. But you know, I think one thing for us boys in our first 6 years, we didn't really enjoy it as much as we should have. We took it very seriously, and you know, we worked very hard. But it just went by in the blink of an eye, and I wished I enjoyed it a little bit more.
20 years, just quickly, what are you doing for it next year?
Well, hopefully going to make a record of some description, and Boyzone will definitely be touring, so I'm looking forward to that.
You're singing at the end of the show, aren't you?
Oh, yeah, I don't know what that's going to be like. I haven't had any sleep, so that'll be interesting. Let's see what happens. Can't wait.
Well, after the break, we're making mulled wine poached